141st birthday of the United States Marine Corps in Tulsa, Oklahoma. VFW Close 577 has arrived. So we're here. I don't know how all of us got here, but we're here. Nonetheless, better or worse, I think it's for the better. It's always, always, always an honorable event for me to run into and to deal with and have the privilege to know other people who know what Semper Fidelis means. That's a tie, that's a bond that just isn't going to go away no matter what. I remember the first time that I was introduced to some of the realities of some of the situations we get into, and it was mentioned that under no circumstances ever do you abandon the wounded. Ever. And that's a tie that holds a lot of us here today, even though we have multiple generations of Marines, young, some of us with a lot of gray hair. I grew mine out because I wanted everybody to make sure they noticed that I had gray hair. I'd like to invite Colonel Wade Flax to make a presentation, if you will, sir.
On November 1st, 1921, John A. Lejeune, 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, directed a reminder of all the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command and all Marines throughout the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that day, Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores in war and peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in compliance with the will of the 13th Commandant, Article 38, United States Marine Corps Manual, edition of 1921, is republished as follows. On November 10th, 1775, the Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that day, many thousand men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in all the world's history. During 90 of the 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war and the long era of tranquility at home. Generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres and in every corner of the seven seas, so that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we have also received the eternal spirit which has animated our Corps from generation to generation and has been the distinguishing mark of the Marines in every age. So long as that spirit continues to flourish, the Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past, and the men of our nation will regard us as the worthy successors of the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of the Corps.
Yeah, I knew those guns were going to go on. Before we have the cake cutting ceremony, I would like to explain a little bit how it works. The oldest Marine President, Terry, is over here, and the youngest Marine President, Ray, is over here. I think they were the same guys we had last year. I love them both here alive and kicking, maybe alive and kicking ass, I don't know. But if you gentlemen will come here, please. The significance of the ceremony is that the oldest Marine President will cut the cake and with the sword of his choice, and will serve that piece of cake to the youngest Marine President. And the symbolism of that is that we have the older Marines taking care of the younger Marines. And that's a big part of how the Marine Corps has functioned for 241 years. And it's a great tradition. I had a small piece of it that I was involved in, but I'm very proud of that. I'm sometimes amazed when I got home, but I'm very proud of that. And I, as almost everybody here, can name off some folks who are on that Vietnam Wall or perhaps on some other memorial. I always remember the phrase that's on the Iwo Jima monument: uncommon valor was a common virtue. And that's the Marine Corps. That's the Marine Corps. So I would like to have I'm over here. If you've got a glass, you'd like to raise your glass. You don't want to, that's fine. If you don't have any booze, that's fine. Water will be terrific. It's symbolic. But ladies and gentlemen, to the core.
To the core!
Barry, go take the sword and got a piece of cake for Ray. You do it. Good job.
I'll have to say that I'm humbled, and I cut this piece of cake in honor of Senator Billy Carl Armstrong.
Outstanding.
He died April 21st, 1968, Frank Creek Lobby.
Wow.
So this is cutting the cake with Sergeant Billy Carl Armstrong.
Sergeant Armstrong. Outstanding. Ah.
I'd like to accept this cake on behalf of Alex Martinez, Corporal and a great friend of mine that gave his life in Afghanistan.
This cake, if you haven't seen it, by the way, says up the top, it's from the yellow footprints through the golden gates, Semper Fidelis. So we have, we all remember the yellow footprints. One of ours. I remember our platoon commander, Staff Sergeant Evans, told us very early on, they said, if you came in here to get away from something, you fouled up. Outstanding.
Steve!
Got it right, Barry. Do the kind of a flat top here. There you go. We got that each other too. All right. I think someone needs to get the colonel's sword at the cave. Because I don't want to have to be the only one putting that sword tonight.
You pick up the colonel's sword.
I'm afraid to touch it. I might become intelligent, then what am I going to do the restaurant? Good to be here with you, sir. We had a birthday cake easily twice the size of this table out on the Tulsa on November the 11th, 1969. And it wasn't here except for the storms. I remember thinking, wait a minute, I can't even get enough sea rations. Where did this cake come from? It looks like a serve yourself meal, so as soon as you're ready, serve yourself.
Oh, well, get the cake out.